So I'm in the gym, but I am not working out. I'm not working out because I'm on my period and I don't feel that good to be working out. Anyways, OOTD, Public Ally shirt, North Face jacket, some man pants from Sam's Club, and look, my new hair. I installed it myself, thank you very much. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now. I started this in 2020. And I still don't have like 1,000 subscribers. I'm still not monetized, and YouTube has not changed my life, which is like okay, but I wish I was one of those people who could be like, oh my god, like YouTube changed my life, blah 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 blah, blah, blah. I have money now, blah blah blah, brand deals, blah 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 blah. But no, I'm just a regular girl making regular ass videos, getting regular ass views, which is like maybe 40 people, which is like really nice. I'm glad that 40 people are watching my videos. It's not like I'm doing much or saying much of value. So the fact that like people stay and watch it all, I'm like, okay, wow, thanks. I definitely want to vlog whenever I start my job at Marshall's. I'm just waiting for the store manager to call me and let me know when I can start. Don't you just love this hair? Isn't it giving like mermaid vibes? I know it's winter time and this is like summer hair, but I don't care. I feel like to dress according to the seasons, you have to come from money. And I don't come from money. I'm lower middle class, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, today I was in Walmart and I saw this girl dressed all in pink, like decked out. And I thought that was so cute because I feel like you don't usually see people like that in real life. You only see it online. So shout out to that girl. She had pink hair, like pink shoes, pink pants, pink shirt, everything. And she was one of the workers at Walmart. So she just had on a blue Walmart vest, but that was like the only non-pink thing she had on. No, I just decided, like me and Angel were talking because I was feeling bad about not having a job like in this job market, but she really reminded me how the job market is very much fucked right now. So if you can't get a job, it's not your fault. It's like you're getting picked, like they're picking, there's very few jobs, and if there are jobs, they're picking people who have like years of experience, who are way older than you. And that's not usually whenever the job market is in a good place, that's not what happens. Usually young people would have a better chance when the job market is good. But the fact that the job market is bad, us young people basically stand no chance. So I have to keep attributing my lack of a job in my industry, which is supply chain, to that and not to myself lacking stuff. Because like obviously I lack experience. I'm only 26 and I studied anthropology in college, so I didn't do a supply chain background. I didn't do supply chain internships. I did things related to social studies and behavioral social sciences and liberal arts. That's the type of stuff I did internships for in the jobs I worked initially. I've only had one job in supply chain. It's kind of nice to have a change of scenery for once. I kind of like that I'm in the gym. This is my apartment gym. Just in here so Angel can work out. Let's go see what Angel's doing. Oh, this is me in the mirror. Got my Crocs on. Let's go see how Angel's doing. There she is, doing her Chloe Ting workout. Hello. Oh, I cannot get over this mermaid hair. It's so fun and fancy free, isn't it? Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in for another video if you're a returning subscriber or a returning person. And if you're new here, my name is Asia Simone and I just make random videos about whatever because I need a time-consuming hobby while I'm in this weird limbo period in my life. So today's video, I wanted to talk about my self-confidence and kind of my lack of belief in myself. So I used to have a very strong work ethic and very strong belief in myself. I've been working jobs since I was 16 years old. I started off working in food, I've worked in retail, I've worked in event setup, I've worked all kinds of jobs, and I've always put my best foot forward and was pretty good at what I did and was offered positions to be in leadership but declined them because I never believed in myself. So I would say that the lack of belief in myself began with those minimum wage jobs and just never taking the leadership role that my bosses advised me to take because I just didn't think I could be in charge of people. I don't know why, but it's just a very strong self-limiting belief I have that I can't manage people, I can't be in charge of them, and I can't manage the work and have all the responsibility quality of that day's work on me and get it completed. Despite the fact that I have always been studious, I've always been a go-getter, I've always been very self-motivated, I've always been a perfectionist. And I think this is the reason why. It's because I'm a perfectionist. I'll call myself a recovering perfectionist because I'm not as bad as I used to be. But because I'm a recovering perfectionist, I don't want to do things that I'm not sure I can do perfectly. And I think a lot of people can relate to that who are also perfectionists. And it really sucks because it is taking away the opportunities I could have in my life to do amazing things. It's taking away chances to experience myself in different environments and see what I really can do. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. And then nowadays, so fast forward to nowadays, my limiting beliefs kind of hit me also in the job area, but a little bit differently. Instead of leadership positions, I just don't believe I can do any job. Like, for example, I just got hired at Marshall's and I have yet to start, and I have thoughts in my head of what if I'm not able to stock the shelves? What if I'm not able to do the cashiering? What if I'm not able to do this or that? For some reason, I just keep thinking I'm not going to be able to do the simple tasks that they give me at this minimum wage retail job. And minimum wage retail is not the end goal for me. I want to work a professional job in supply chain management. And I used to have a job where I worked in that, and I got laid off after a year and a half. And that's the only experience I got to have with supply chain. So I have this impending imposter syndrome with me every day that I'm not good enough and I don't know what I'm doing, and then I'm never going to know what I'm doing, and I can't work a job in supply chain. So I have this weird self-limiting belief when it comes to both a minimum wage retail job and also a professional work job in a professional job in the supply chain sector. I don't know what to do about this. I really don't know why. So another thing about me is I do have OCD diagnosed, and I tend to realize that my intrusive thoughts and my self-limiting beliefs are kind of connected to my OCD because I think these thoughts on repeat in my head, and I do checking. And checking is kind of like when you're always checking yourself to make sure mentally that like you're up to par or like up to standard with something. And so I'm always checking my brain being like, oh, could I do this task? Oh, could I do that task? I don't know why I just did this. This is not like a ninja fighting game. Well, that's what it feels like. It feels like a ninja fighting game in my brain where I'm throwing out scenarios at myself and being like, ah, catch this, catch that. I don't believe in myself. I'm afraid. I feel like I can't do things perfectly, and maybe the goal shouldn't be to do things perfectly. Maybe the goal should just be to show up and do something. And that's something I have to rewire my brain and rework my brain to try to understand and believe in. And I'm putting this video out here because I need help, to be honest. Like, I need your help. Like, let me know, like, if you suffer with this too. Tell me about experiences you've had where you were subpar, or like you didn't meet up to the standard, but you still got through it and life got better. Like, give me those examples so I know that this is just a normal thing in life that happens and that I can get past it. Tell me how you went and got yourself your first management experience. Just something where I can learn how to believe in myself. Cause this sucks. This feeling sucks. Most of my days I spend being relatively content, but I get hit with these anxiety attack moments of this feeling of not being good enough and failure and never going to accomplish my goals or my dreams. And I'm afraid. I both am searching for opportunities and jobs that will make me accomplish my dreams and goals, but at the same time, I'm afraid of getting these jobs because I feel like I'm just gonna inevitably fail at them. So I don't know what to do. I'm stuck in such a conundrum. It's a negative thought cycle. I'm in therapy for it. Therapy helps, but therapy is slow. So it's not immediate results, but I'm just putting this out there for any other 26-year-old who also doubts themselves a lot, who's lacking confidence, who has self-limiting beliefs, just so you know you're not alone. And so ultimately that we both understand that it's not reality, it's just a symptom in our brain that's making us believe this. And maybe in the comment section we can put together comment sections where people are putting in, like I said, those motivational or inspiring stories or stories of failure that turned out being okay, just to make someone feel a little less alone in this job search, a little less alone in this weird stage in your 20s where you're trying to establish yourself in the work field, but you have like not much to establish yourself with. I believe in not giving up. So if I do get a job offer one day, I'm not gonna just, self-sabotage. I'm gonna do my best at that job that I can do. And if my best isn't good enough, so be it. That's the only way you can approach life, is trying, and you can never guarantee the results. And so I'm going to continue to try. I'm going to continue to put myself out there, but I have no clue if I'm ever going to reach the goals I want to reach. I just want to make a reasonable living. I just want to one day make above 100K per year so I can support my future family and my future spouse. I just want to have an easygoing life. I just want to be a little upper middle class. I want to be someone who's an expert in my field, who's good at what I do, who has options about where I want to live, and who can travel. And I just want to be able to give back to my parents who gave so much to me over the past years of my childhood and my adulthood. I think I have the same dream that many African Americans have in this country. We just want to do better than our parents did before us, because our parents weren't given much emotionally or physically or like financially, educationally. They weren't given as much as us. And we're trying to just dig ourselves out of this hole that's been created whenever you start in this country at the bottom of the totem pole. And so I have those dreams for myself that relate to my culture, to my African Americanness, where I don't want to be a statistic. Well, that's all I have to say for this video, and just leave me a comment below expressing your thoughts or feelings. I really do appreciate when people leave comments and I can respond to them. It makes this YouTube thing fun, because whenever there's no comments and there's no engagement, I feel very stagnant, like nothing is happening on my channel. And I feel pretty like down about that. So please just leave me a comment about anything, about yourself, about me. And like, please be nice. Obviously, I'm a sensitive soul. I think I'm also a highly sensitive person, HSP, which if you don't know what that is, just go look it up online. You can find explanations of it everywhere. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.